Good morning and welcome to our last day, day 31 for Inktober Tangle Challenge 2023. I'm Rachel from Rachel Angela Art and you can find me on Instagram of the same name. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher and I just wanted to say thank you very much to Stedfin and Jennifer for putting the prompts together for us for this challenge. It's been brilliant and thank you so much, and I'm really proud of myself that I've done this, and it's been tiring but lovely. I've just enjoyed it, and thank you for all the lovely comments that people have left. So this is Pokeroot and it's by Zentangle Ink, and I thought as it's Halloween that I would do it on a black tile for a change and show you that. So we're going to do Pokeroot on a black bijou tile, and this is like a little black Zentangle bijou tile. You can cut these yourself, 2 inches by 2 inches. So remembering to be present and focus, and I'm going to do this on my table, directly on my table, and I'm going to zoom in so that you can see. There we go. So we're going to go straight in. I'm going to write on our tile my name, and that's just to get the white, and this is a white Jelly Roll 08 pen. And it's Pokeroot. Okay, so that's, also I'm just going to blow this dry. It dries pretty quickly. And then we are going to do our corner dots. Because we always like a corner. A border, sorry. Now with these pens, we have to go slowly drawing our lines because it gives a better ink. I found it gives a better ink. So just drawing our border, relaxing, breathing. Might not be breathing later. I mean, we will. I mean, it's Halloween. If we get any frights, we might not breathe. We might have a jump scare. So, our border. And as always, I like to make sure that my border's the correct way. And then I think we'll just build our Pokeroot from this bottom line. Or shall I go around and then do Pokeroot in the middle? Let's do a little bit of let's do a nice border. Let's do a border inside and do Pokeroot in the middle. So thinking about this. So I'm just drawing. I just decided that we'd do what I've done on the tile, on my round tile. We'll do this lacy. It's only crescent moon. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm drawing on camera. And then turning our tile and down, and then we'll just do our little border. So I'm going to pop that in. and fit 2 in here. And as I said, it does not have to be perfect. And then we can, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Pokeroot in the middle. So just making sure I like my bijou. You know I like my bijou the right way around. And then we're just going to come up, and I'm sure everybody knows how to do Pokeroot, with 2 little parallel lines, and we're going to put a little cap on it, ink that in, and then we're just going to draw our Pokeroot. They look like little cherries. That's it. And then we're just going to grow these as they would be in the wild, because Pokeroot I think is like a berry, a white berry. I think it's a white berry. Why do we always doubt ourselves? And that's all there is to it, and we can just grow these. So the behind, come round, put a little cap on it now. I'm going to go back over that to bring that white out. And I'm going to ink that in white. All these little terces, these little spaces. And then we can just keep growing them. Don't forget our little cap. Ink that in, and then I'd ink that in. And then do our then as though there's one coming round here, ink that in. Let me just keep growing them. They're so easy, so pretty, and a great filler in a space if you're stuck with what to do. And just go slowly, relaxing your shoulders, and enjoy this process. Enjoy the process. Just going over these a little bit. And they are so easy. So imagine that's behind. That would come in. All I'm doing is just filling that in with white. And then perhaps there'll be one here at the back. And just ink this in. Remembering to stay relaxed. And then maybe there's one here as well behind. and then so that would be going behind. Then we'd ink those in. I'm just going to make that a little bit whiter because this pen, sometimes the white doesn't look as white. And that's all there is to Pokeroot. Really beautiful tangle just to finish off our Inktober challenge. And you can grow these in any spaces if you're doing Inktober on a big grid, any little spaces you can fill with Pokeroot and tipple. So we've just filled our space in here. So that was going behind. There we go. Just very simple, and what we will do is just add our catch light. Just a little curve. Maybe we wouldn't see that one. I'd go off the edge. Wouldn't see that one. Okay. Let's just ink this one in. And then I'm just going to go around these. Just ink these in. Turning our tile, keeping our shoulders relaxed. Just take your time, remembering to breathe. And then we're just doing these crescent moon. On here. And I've got a great tile on my, that I love. I didn't know whether to do that, but I might teach that actually. But it's transcending. And that's drawing something underneath with another tangle going over the top, and you can see through, and it's a great that's transcending. And that's a great one to practice. So the more of these little auras that we do around these crescent moon shapes, the more lacy in white it looks. So I'm not going to do, this doesn't take long, this. And draw it how you feel most comfortable. Turning your tile, remembering to drop your shoulders. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Remembering to breathe. Slow your breathing down. Turning our tile. And then I might squeeze a border in here. A tiny border. Because I can. I'm more of an intuitive artist. And I just go with the flow. And then I think I'm just going to add a orb in here. And ink any other spaces in. I mean, we could, to get that lace effect, you do dots like that. But we'd be here all day. So we'll add an orb instead. Oops. It doesn't matter. So nearly done. Nearly completed our. And I'm doing this so that the ink dries. And you've just got to be careful with this because obviously it's not archival ink that dries immediately. It's jelly roll. And if you smudge it, it will smudge and then you'll be cross with yourself. So just thinking about what we're doing here. Letting this dry before we start shading with our white charcoal pencil. I am going to get a microphone. Somebody was saying that they couldn't hear me properly. And you might not be listening, so it doesn't really matter. So just inking these in. Doing these little orbs. I don't know, maybe because I just left it black. But that's just up to you. Draw the next one black. But there is method in my madness. And that's letting the ink dry whilst I'm on video. Whilst I'm filming, not going away obviously. I'm going to figure out how to edit properly. And there. See how pretty that is. I'm going to sign it whilst I'm here. With my pen, and then I'm going to get my charcoal pencil and my white tortillon. You have a separate one for white, and here it is. I always mark it with a white like this, and then this is always clean. With a little bijou. I think I need to get another one. So we will use our white tortillon, and all we're going to do is just lay some graphite down. Graphite charcoal, white charcoal, just at all of these sides. And you can leave them black. You don't have to do this step. You can do anything you like, because obviously this is you and your tile and your drawing. So this is all I'm doing. Just laying a little bit of graphite down. Charcoal, I mean. So there's no stress, nothing. And then taking our white tortillon. And we're just going to blend that white charcoal out, just leaving a gap, a black, you know, the solid gap, solid black. We're just tickling at this charcoal around, that's all, just to give it a bit of a sheen. So we're just going to push it in and we're just going to stroke it out. Like this. Just stroke it in, don't go to the edges. Just pushing that graphite in. Sorry, I was concentrating and forgetting to speak. So I hope you've enjoyed these lessons, these guides, not really lessons. Lessons I would go into much more depth. I've got some online classes that I've recorded. I'm just waiting for my website now to become active. Turning our tile, remembering to keep relaxed, because that's what Zentangle method is all about, just concentrating on one line or stroke at a time. And just getting into that, having some me time. Just bring that round, and there we are. Just blow that. There we are. So I really hope you've enjoyed my explanations. I hope they've been helpful, and thank you very much, and see you on my daily tangle exploration, but I'm going to give myself a week off. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.